The Local Show, sponsored by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement, on News Radio 570 WSYR, on 106.9 FM, and live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. The Local Show features in-depth conversation with business owners, employees, and influential business leaders throughout Central New York, exploring their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in our growing community. The Local Show is produced locally by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
It's our pleasure to bring back onto the show a local celebrity and sports aficionado. It's Jason Smorol, general manager of the Syracuse Mets. How are you, buddy?
I'm super awesome. I don't know that I'm a celebrity or a sports aficionado, but I play the part on radio or the interwebs.
Somebody's got to do it.
Well, you know.
And we love Dr. Mark Petrapoli.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, we go back to the Auburn days. He's fantastic.
Yeah. Does he take care of any of the team guys? Or?
No, he doesn't. Our guys, we have some local docs that diagnose but if there's something big that goes on, they send them to New York and Florida and their own team docs.
Well, of course, the thing is with all these players, they're all young. They're not experiencing the problems that the people our age have.
The old guys are 30 years old on our team.
That's true.
Golly. Well, you mentioned the fact that you're not a celebrity, but
I like to call myself a local D-list celebrity.
When a D-list, I love that. Well, that makes me a Z-list. When I go to the games, though, it's a lot of you. It's a lot of Jason Smorol there.
For better or for worse.
Well, you've really taken it to an event. It's more of an experience.
Show?
Yeah, it's the Jason show, but in a good way because it keeps people active.
You need a face of the team.
Yeah.
And Scooch doesn't talk.
Right.
And the players come and go.
Sure.
If you're in Syracuse too long as a player, you're either held up behind, a Hall of Famer at your position,
sure.
or, so they're only here for 1-2 years at a time. So it's hard to have a face of the team. So I made a concerted effort 13 years ago to be the face of the team. So to have a voice that could get out there and recognize, when we see this person, we're talking about the Syracuse then Chiefs, now Syracuse Mets. And it seems to work because, we don't have, we're a baseball team, but we specialize in people who don't like baseball and entertainment. We're an entertainment option.
That. Yeah, it is a great entertainment option. And I think that when I go to a game, I see a large variety of age groups. So it's not just when I was a kid and used to go as a Chiefs. Now I'm 62 now, so figure when I was 11, 12 years old,
sure.
I don't know what those years were. But when I would go with my grandfather, it'd be a lot of just old timers eating peanuts and 1 or 2 dogs and a beer.
Right.
Now it's like going to the state fair every single time you go to a game.
It's kind of like going to something entertaining. And by the way, they're playing baseball.
Yeah, right.
We say two things. We don't control the team. We don't pick the players. We don't control the weather. We can get to control everything else. How clean the stadium is, the promotions, the fun, the food, and that's over the years that's turned us into the #1 attended sporting event in Central New York.
That's pretty incredible. Tell me, my daughter. Let me start that over again. My daughter lives in Savannah, Georgia now.
Oh, love it. I lived in Savannah, Georgia for a little bit.
Did you really?
I did.
Yeah. So we've been going down, and visiting and all that. We'll be going down again soon. But with this bananas, explain to me that phenomenon of the bananas and how that reflects on you too.
Well, Jesse, he landed a gold mine. He had a great idea, and he just kind of took what everybody was doing in minor league baseball and put it on steroids, and took a concept of the Harlem Globetrotters and all the things we can't do because of time constraints, and said, we're just going to do it, and so he had the old Savannah, they were Savannah Bananas. They were a collegiate, and still are, I think, still a collegiate wood bat league in Savannah, historic Grayson Stadium. I used to go to Savannah Sand Gnats games when I was living in Savannah.
Yeah.
And he just really upped the entertainment value, because that's, what people love. And he turned it into a phenomenon, and it's now a multi-billion-dollar event that goes around the country. They have 6 teams in the league. It's the Banana Ball baseball league. They got 6 teams: the Bananas, the Party Animals, the Firefighters, the Tailgaters, the Clowns, and the Coconuts.
You know them all.
And they're playing so now they have 6 teams playing around the country and stadiums. The Coconuts and the Clowns play in smaller single A, double A stadiums. The Firefighters and the Tailgaters play in double A and triple A stadiums. The Bananas play in major league stadiums and football stadiums. And still historic Grayson Stadium in Savannah, Georgia.
Where do the players come from?
All over the world.
I mean, but would I rather be playing in AAA or single A ball?
They're probably not AAA players. If we played the Bananas, we would destroy them in baseball. Okay. They would kill us in a dance contest. Right. So they got a couple of guys. I mean, they get them for their college baseball players. They're ex-professional baseball players. The last time the Bananas were here, I'm going to forget his name, Matt, his brother played for us, and then his older brother was playing for the Party Animals.
So you'd never do anything with them? They wouldn't play?
They don't play regular teams because they don't play. They play banana ball. They don't play baseball.
And they were with you a couple of years ago?
Yeah, we had them here 2023, I believe.
Okay. So short of the Bananas, shift to the Mets. What's new, wild, and exciting out? People are going to go to a game. They're thinking they want to go and hang out with you. What are they going to see?
We specialize in people who don't like baseball, So if you like baseball, we're the highest level of professional athlete in town. And then other than that, we just have fun. So, we still do the crazy wild minor league things. We were the Salt Potatoes earlier this week, and we play 3 days as the Salt Potatoes during the season. We do fireworks every Friday night. We have 28 fireworks extravaganzas. We have giveaways at the front gate, whether those are nice jerseys or winter hats on opening day. We have food specials 5 of the 6 days that we play a week. We play Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Generally go on the road. We're just finishing up a 2-week homestand, so we get to play 12 games in 13 days.
Oh, my goodness.
That's a challenge. It's a challenge for people to go. They're not going to go to 12 games. So we try to make something for everyone, so there's a different reason to go on a Tuesday or a Wednesday or a Saturday or a Sunday. We really focus on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Big groups still a thing?
Big groups are our thing. We focus on groups. So we and that's why there's such a wide variety of people at the stadium, because we'll have groups as big as 300-400 people come just as a group. We specialize in hospitality and parties in our Metropolitan Club and our Salt City deck. And then people call us now, they're like, hey, I want to rent the Metropolitan Club. And we're like, great, well, you can get it for 2027 because it's booked for 2026.
Wow.
So we've got, you can get the Metropolitan Club in April, but June, July, August, September, you're not getting it. And it's just fun. The staff does a great job. We focus on customer service. We're giving if it's your first game, there's a pin that says it's your first game. If it's your birthday, you get a pin with Scooch on it that says it's your birthday. The staff is so welcoming. We call it parking lot to parking lot customer service. We want to welcome you when you come into the parking lot. We want to welcome you at security. We want to welcome you at the ticket take. Your ushers are going to be great bringing you to your seats. The concession team is part of our team. If you get a cold hot dog, just tell somebody we'll give you a hot dog.
I want to have them talk about 2 things really quickly here with the limited time. First, you have excellent security. Talk about your security. And then number 2, you have a wide variety of food and a lot of great food.
Well, security is always a challenge. You want to make sure it's a safe environment. Jamie LaCastro is a retired Syracuse police officer. We're actually our own security school. We're a New York State certified security school. So we train our own staff, and then you get that New York State certificate so they could work at the Dome. And we a lot of our people go to the Dome and come back here and work at other little locations. And they try to be more ambassadors. It's not just straight security. And then when you get inside, it's such great food. We now do a great thing. We have a local food vendor called Local Eats, and we have 13 different homestands. So we're bringing in 13 different vendors all season long. This week is Brickyard Tavern BBQ, the new hot barbecue down in Lafayette. They've been here all week.
Syracuse Mets, you're excitable fellow, Jason. Seems like you really bring some passion to the game. Love having you here in town. Thanks for joining us today.
My pleasure. Thank you, fellas.